You can't do that while you're driving. You can't use that while... You've got to put that down while you're driving, you know.
You're right, yeah.
No. Put it down. You can't use...
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Rashatika binti Umbaka. My matrix number is 255622. So today I'm going to present persuasive speech on the topic of using mobile phone while driving should be banned. Road accident is one of the factors causing high rate of death in Malaysia other than heart attack, stroke, influenza and other diseases. There was a shocking statistic revealed by the Malaysian Institute of Road Safety research over 40% of Malaysian drivers using mobile phone while driving. In 2011, the World Health Ranking listed Malaysia as a country at the 20th rank, which has the most deaths affected by road accident. They're predicting the numbers will be increased years by years because of the driver's attitude itself. I have made field research on countries that already banned using mobile phone while driving. These countries are Australia, Canada, Germany, Sweden, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom and United States. I would like to state few problems on usage of mobile phone while driving, the solution and the benefits of banning it. Let's start with the problem on the usage of mobile phone. Based on the Royal Society for the Prevention of the Accidents, using mobile phone while driving will cause physical and cognitive distraction. When the driver using phone while driving, they need to use one of their hands to hold or to operate the phone. The driver will only use one hand to control the wheels. While doing that, the driver might also take their eyes off the road to take the phone, to dial the phone or message, and to put it back to the place. Doing multitasking while driving is not a great thing. It's like you're putting your life and others in danger. Some people may say that driver can use hand-free method in order to enable them to use phone or receiving calls while driving. I was once thinking the same. Did you know that some people can do multitask and some people cannot? But for driving issue, everyone should give their 100% focus on the road. High concentration will have a person who's driving to act spontaneously when something happens in front of them. For example, you are receiving calls with hand-free mode. Then there is an emergency behind your vehicle and you cannot focus on the sound because you are busy with the conversation. Have you ever heard even 2 seconds matter to save a life? Next, using mobile phone while driving will interfere the process of a person's mental to divide the focus towards 2 activities or more at one time. A person will lose focus on driving when he or she started to hold the phone. This situation will be worse if the driver chooses to put high concentration to the mobile phone rather than their focus on the road. They will also take a longer time to respond if something happens in front of their eyes, because even though their eyes are on the road, but their mind is focusing on the conversation. The urge of using mobile phone needs to compete with the urge to drive safely. Having a safe journey is a choice. If a person thinks using mobile phone did not give any bad effects, I have a story happen to my cousin to take as a lesson. My cousin once crashed a young boy and his mother while crossing the road. After the accident, he was found guilty on using mobile phone while driving. He told us that he only drove 50 km per hour during that time. The mistake was he tried to grab his phone from the back beside him to answer the phone call, which the action only takes less than 3 seconds. Now you already see the problems of using phone while driving. Let's move to the solution. First and foremost, government should enforce a strict law to drivers who caught using mobile phone while driving. A driver who's guilty should be high fine or they should be one to be jailed. Did you know a person who caught using phone while driving in Malaysia need to pay 300 Malaysia ringgit as a fine? 300 Malaysia ringgit is a small amount of money for those who are capable to buy a car. It's not a straight penalty to those who violate the law and endanger the safety of publics. The law should put safety on the road as priority because a careless driver may cause death of a passenger and worse the public. In Singapore, drivers are only allowed to use mobile phone when the car is not in motion. Drivers who violate the law for the first time can face fines of up to $1,000 or jail time 6 months. Singapore laws regarding the road law should be taken as a good example. The strict penalty will make the drivers feel more scared to use mobile phone while driving and at the same time lessen the risk of road accident. Now, you already know the solutions for the problems. Let's move to the benefits of banning the usage of mobile phone while driving. Research made by the Public Health Organization of Texas shows that the ban of using mobile phone while driving reduces hospitalization. Banning of using mobile phone also can help to increase focus on the road and increase the safety on the road. The research found in Texas has proved that banning mobile phone while driving decreased the accident cases which reduce hospitalization. The ban of texting or using mobile phone while driving have benefit the drivers and the passengers. The researcher made a comparison between the statistics before and after the enactment of the law. The result shows that there was 7% reduction in accidents which need a treatment from a hospital. They also found that hospitalization reduced 9% of victims in road accidents from age 22 years old until 65 years old. According to United States Department of Transportation, more than 30 countries have finalized the law which using mobile phone while driving is illegal. The country that banned the usage of mobile phone while driving should be taken as a good example to other countries. In Oman, a person who caught driving while using a mobile phone will face 10 days in jail and 300 OMR, which equal to 3,500 Malaysian ringgit. The next benefit of banning is it can help the society because it can help the drivers to focus on the road. The more focus you are on the road, the less the risk of accidents you might face. Prevention is better than cure. This sentence usually used to show it is better for you to prevent yourself from any harm rather than to cure it. Same goes on this issue. If everyone plays a good role in order to have a safe driving surrounding, more life and reckless accidents can be avoided. Next, by banning usage of mobile phone while driving, the society could practice a good new life norms which are safer for themselves and everyone. Society should practice the right thing. There is no loss if we put our life and safety as priority. Does a phone call or a single message mean bigger than your life? Think twice. The importance of law itself is to make sure all the society in a country to live peacefully, to live safely and peacefully. Banning mobile phone and driving should be enacted. Every country should make sure the public gets the right of living in a peaceful surrounding. Now, you know the problems, solutions, and the benefits of banning the usage of mobile phone while driving. You can choose which action will be the best for the sake of your life. Today, We have discussed a lot about the problems, and I'm sure all of you already realize what is happening currently. If my solution and suggestion be enacted, you or someone you love will not be in the statistic. The importance of banning usage of mobile phone while driving is not only for the safety of the drivers, but we should really look at the future should look at the innocent victim which caused by the irresponsible drivers. Ignorance is not a fate, it's a choice. If you do not voice it today, we never know what will happen tomorrow. That's all from me. Thank you.